Project Arrhythmia. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I haven't talked about this game sooner. It's a bullet hell game where you play a small square dodging attacks that come in fun patterns of lasers, explosions, cats, triangles, ghost assassins hired by insert villain name here to kill you. Yeah, it's a fun game, considering it's not even out yet. What really makes it shine is its community of talented level creators and artists. And hey, people seem to really like it more than what I'm actually doing, so hey, why not talk about it? Recently there was a community contest called PASCAL, where players from all over the world, and by world I mean the PA Discord, go to complete levels as fast as possible, with players being eliminated and levels getting progressively harder. Potential levels were revealed a while ago, but only recently did they start revealing what levels would actually be a part of the challenge. This video is going to focus on the tutorial pack as it's the only one that's out right now. It's going to show my opinions on each level and my thought process for getting through them. A lot of people just like to play levels blind or with no commentary, and while I enjoy that stuff, I thought this would be a good chance to experiment with the formula. I probably will be covering the other packs, but let me know if you're interested in seeing all the levels that got cut from the contest, because I have pages of notes just in preparation for these events. Anyway, let's get started. Now let me go and preface this series by saying that almost all of the music here is owned by someone else, so probably don't get too comfortable with music being in the video because there's a chance it'll probably get removed. Next up, these are the strats that I use to get through the levels, but that doesn't mean that they're perfect. I don't even plan to win this event, so take my advice with a grain of salt, I'm not a professional. I just want to talk about video games. Cool? Cool. Anyway, gear pint. The best part of this level is that almost nothing is randomized, and the only thing that is kinda randomized disappears too early, meaning you can pretty much just camp in the corner for most of this fight. A big tip for dodging is that the mouth doesn't actually hurt you. Also, another big thing that I noticed was that if you stand still at the beginning, it, makes you take damage, so absolutely dash downward before the game even starts. This level is more so just a memory game, so if you stay down and memorize some of the patterns, especially when it comes to the rotating square, you should be good. Stay down for the chase part until the warning, and then dash up right, then dash back again to avoid getting hit by the hand. After that, you're pretty much done. Let me preface Come With Me by saying that in my notes I designated difficulty by color, blue being the easiest difficulty and red being the hardest difficulty. This level was so easy that I never gave it a color. I also almost died in this one. Right before the drop comes in, get all the way to the left, then find a good rhythm so that you can properly dash through the expanding squares. I personally prefer to dash on beat 6. Except for the last expanding square, because it goes right back to the center, so probably don't test your luck on that. Finally, what you're supposed to do is dash through the openings, but I actually found it easier to just dash through the middle, and this works 100% of the time. "99% of the time. Red Haze is the hardest of the tutorial pack because it's the longest, and some of the prefabs are very hard to dodge, especially if you have the speed set to 1.2. So of course, I did! And of course, it was the only one I got a perfect score in! Honestly, I think I'll just let the gameplay speak for itself. I recommend staying low for when the screen moves up, but not too low because I think the tiny balls can hurt you, but I'm not sure. Also, be very careful to keep an eye on the bars at the bottom. Beep Beep is camping spot central. A lot of prefabs from the boss are kinda large considering the attacks. I'd say the only one that's really threatening are the yellow balls that come from its hands. The first one can be dodged by standing in the middle, but the second one is much harder, but you can kinda camp it in the bottom left corner. I had this one marked on my notes, but don't worry. I didn't get hit by the second wave of yellow balls. I got hit by the first one.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Anyway, thanks for watching. By the time this video gets out, the deadline for entry will already be closed, but you can still go over to spectate. Thanks to everyone in the Project Arrhythmia community for creating levels that are infinitely better than mine, and also some feedback because I do plan on making more levels.